There are a lot of things to resolve for yourself before you can say, I should buy one. Okay. Now, the first thing you will notice is it's a well-made Hero product, but Hero makes better quality products than this today also. So it's not the best made Hero product, it's a good product, quality-wise. What? You already have that smile on your face.
It's the most expensive scooter they make?
It is the flagship for the moment. And that's where the sort of disconnect there is, okay? Second, if you look at the front of this scooter, I think they've pinched it a little bit at a time when that kind of silhouette was an acceptable silhouette. But today, I think a slightly wider front end would have made the scooter look better. What I mean by that is, it's a fairly wide scooter anyway, but the headlight cluster sort of comes to a point with a little beak. If that beak wasn't so sharp, it was broadened out a little bit, the scooter would have even more presence. I'm not saying it does not have presence, I'm saying there is an opportunity to go further. If you look at recent scooter designs, not many of them come to a very sharp point. And if you look at the XADV, which is a very common reference point for a scooter like this, it's a wide and imposing front end, which the Xoom refers to an older design style. Two,
does it not look nice?
It looks okay. From the front, I think it could look better. From the side, it looks very good. And from the behind, it looks proper, substantial, like you're riding something large. To the point where I would say the Aerox looks like a large scooter from behind, which is the direct rival for the scooter. I think the Xoom 160 looks even larger. And perhaps a little bit more imposing, because the Yamaha is a very minimalist scooter from the behind. There's not much bodywork there. The Hero has a little bit more than that, so maybe it looks a little bit more attractive.
And just to get some sense of what it would feel like, in terms of quality, you said it's not the richest experience that Hero has created with the newer set of products. So this, when I see it up close, let's say, Is it the panel fit? Is it the paints? Is it the graphics?
So in panel fit and paint, there are places on the Aerox that are significantly better than the Hero, but there are seriously low rent aggregates on the Aerox too. So it will sort of balance out. But Hero does better products than this right now is the point I'm making.
Correct. So how will I perceive
a Destiny
that?
125, where I don't like that copper chrome and all of this, even that has a sense of everything meets a quality standard, where the Xoom is a little bit more herky-jerky, right? So it's like, oh, nice body panel, nice shut line. Why is there an LCD cluster on this thing? Where the hell is the TFT? Oh, the TFT is coming. How can the TFT be coming when so many of your bikes just got TFTs? The TFT is coming because this project was designed to have this, which was your latest LCD cluster. It's stuff like that. But on an Aerox, the fuel filler cap plastic, the mobile, oh my God, that's not Yamaha. That's the Chinese company that failed and has already gone back to China level of plastic, right? But the Hero does those things really well. They're not low quality. So I think Hero's figured out a more uniform quality process than the one that the Xoom 60 is currently enjoying. Not that they will not iterate over the next year and make this an overall slightly better product. I don't expect them to ignore that. But today, as you see the scooter, will you walk into the scooter, look at the scooter saying, Hero flagship, I get it. No, I think you will have two questions before you get there.
All right.
That's one. Two, the biggest problem with the scooter and the reason we only rode it 40 kilometers, and I want to be absolutely crystal clear about this, is this has the MRF curve tire, the curve with a K tire, which has no grip in the wet. And it rained that morning. And it came to a point where I was basically like, I fundamentally understand where the scooter is going. Do I need to keep riding to reiterate some of these points, or can I just wait for a test bike to come? Hopefully it will come by the time it is dry out. I want to ride the scooter in the dry. Never suffered in the dry. No confidence in the wet at all. Give up. These are bad tires.
Wow.
And I can't remember specifically which motorcycle I rode with the curves before. I have said this about the MRF curve before. It's fine in the dry and it's not great in the wet. Okay, this is compounded by a suspension setup that is unusually stiff. It's a bit of a miss. Another reason why I'm thinking this is an older project, because Hero has moved on from here. They're able to do better setups. To give you an example, Destiny 125 has no preload. Destiny 125 Solo, I found it extremely bouncy. The moment I got one of my office colleagues to sit behind me, all the bouncing disappeared and I said, whoo, sophisticated scooter. They know how to do this. But it's not part of how the Xoom 160 feels. Again, that tells me this is an older project. Okay, but when you have bouncy suspension, concrete roads and a slippery tire, it's just like, I don't even know if I'm going to make this lane change at this speed without slowing down, interacting with the scooter, leaning off. It's too much work. So between the environmental conditions, we were riding outside Pune. We went from the Conrad all the way out till the Shell pump on the Pune bypass. Not on the bypass, on the old Mumbai road, and then came back. And in that process, I will say we got all traffic conditions for sure. We did have tarmac sections where the tires suffer a lot less in the wet. We did have heavy traffic. We did have light traffic. We had fast sections and slow sections and a few corners. So fundamentals of the scooter I understand, but I want to test the scooter in a more amenable situation. And to me, 14-inch wheels are there, nice and chunky tires are there, but they look better than they do. In the dry, you will be absolutely okay. In the wet, I know you're going to want to change tires. And I'll say this, the most uniformly good tires across all kinds of products in India, tires, is usually scooters. I can't remember the last time I rode a scooter and said that has terrible tires.
I'm so taken aback.
Yeah. And then in the wet, we started to fall further and further back. And Veer is a larger rider. He doesn't ride scooters that often. And when we stopped for the tea thing, we had the tandoori chai thing, which is really cute. But when we stopped for that, his first reaction was, in the wet, it's like, yeah, we're both on the same page. So if you buy the scooter in the dry, don't worry about a thing, you'll be okay. We are almost at the end of the rain season for most of this country. You will be okay. When the rain starts next year, please plan to have new tires. Otherwise, you will find the scooter a little bit weird in terms of, I'm not feeling much and it just keeps feeling like I'm about to have a slide. And this is a feeling that is in the scooter. That is the lowest point of the scooter. To the point where it ruined my intent to ride the scooter any further. I said,
Hello. If you enjoyed this clip, which means you're into good conversations, and that's what we're all about. It's really hard packing in the essence of an idea into a 60-second clip. This 3-minute, 5-minute video would have given you a sense of that. And you can enjoy this entire conversation in its full glory on the MotorInc channel. So why don't you head out over there and subscribe to that? And you could subscribe to this channel as well if you enjoyed it.